Syndra's E has a potentially game-changing bug which could happen at Worlds since it's affecting patch 14.18 and the live servers as well. The bug that I'm talking about is that in some positions, Syndra's E literally does 2 times as much damage as it normally should because the enemy can take damage from both the flying ball and the first part of the E, which I will just call the wave. Interestingly enough, the bug is single target only. Even if you hit many enemies with the E, it will only deal double damage on one target and the rest of them will take normal damage. However, it's 100% reproducible, meaning it will happen every single time the conditions are met, and the bug has relatively a simple explanation. The first thing is that the enemy has to be standing on the ball, otherwise the bug will not happen. If the ball is between the champions, you can see that it doesn't work. And also, there has to have been a ball on the ground for at least approximately half a second. It's because these balls have a short spawn duration, and once they have been spawned properly, I guess they must be coded differently or something. The third rule is that both the wave part of the E and the ball have to pass through the enemy for them to take double damage. So for this reason, it will only happen if the Q is on your side of the enemy champion. If it's behind them, it will not happen because the flying ball doesn't actually pass through them. I have already sent a bug report about this, but I think this bug is particularly dangerous for pro play because it probably happens all the time without players knowing about it. It happens to work on all enemies, not just champions, so it works in jungle camps, it works on cannon minions, and it works on neutral objectives like Dragon and the Baron as well. And while I have not found any clear-cut examples from Worlds or pro play before, Syndra is played at Worlds, and if people don't actually know about it, and it does end up happening at some point, they literally won't even know that they should pause the game, since they won't know that they died to a bug. So I hope this gets some traction and it gets put on the known list of bugs for pro play until Riot fixes it for good. Some advice for Riot is that the bug was probably put into the game nearly 2 years ago. The earliest recording I managed to find was November 28th in 2022, which was Season 12, 1 month after they reworked Syndra on patch 12.19. This is the patch that introduced the splinter mechanic to Syndra, and more importantly, it's the one that supposedly removed the old E first and then Q fast stun combo from the game. Which, fun fact, is still in the game, by the way. If you hold E for the indicator and you use E first and then Q at the edge of the E indicator, it's going to work. It's a bit difficult to pull off consistently in a real live game, but it works. Anyway, I believe this is the patch that Riot should look for when trying to fix this bug that's been in the game for at least 2 years now. Thanks for watching, and if you like and comment or share the video, you can help me reach Riot's attention and finally fix this bug.